Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Wildflower Bill's YouTube channel. It is a Monday. It's Thanksgiving Monday if you're here in Canada. Hope everybody has had a wonderful long weekend if it is your Thanksgiving weekend. So it is also Monday. And we were voting. Hi, Nikki. Um, we were voting on two different hats, two different really fun Halloween hats. Hi, Liz. Let me put them up here on Ravelry. You guys, if you've been here before, you can vote on every Monday on all of the places here on YouTube, over on Patreon, Instagram, and Facebook. And you get to vote on yarn, a project, a stitch, whatever I happen to come up with Monday morning. So this week, we were looking at two patterns. So let me pull them up here. Two hat patterns, because of course it is like gearing up for thanks no, Halloween. It is Thanksgiving. All right. Where is it? Uh-oh. Oh, that's really strange. Why is it not here? Okay. Oh, there it is. I went right by it. Okay, so let's talk about this one here first. This is the Thick Witch Hat. THICC Witch Hat. Now, I thought this would be a fantastic Halloween project. Who doesn't need to knit a witch hat to wear Halloween night or, Halloween parties? It would just be nice to have as a knitter, right? So this is designed by Sundaughter. It is, I believe, yes, it is a paid for pattern. It's a couple years old. Now, this pattern is knit in like a super chunky yarn. It's using Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick. So it would knit up really, really fast. It is, so yeah, super bulky and a 6.5 millimeter needle, US 10 and a half. So anyways, it just looks like it would be really, really fun to maybe knit. Let's see, is there more? Oh, it didn't like that. There we go. There it is again. Fun Halloween hat. Pointy witch hat. Hi, Susie. Hey, Lynn. Oh, Lynn just voted. Okay, Amanda. Diane. Who else? Alice and Liz. Kim. Happy Monday, everybody. I saw Carol here. Carol's also wishing everybody happy Thanksgiving if you're here in Canada. Okay, so that was the one project, was the witch's hat. The other one was another Halloween hat, a stranded. This one here is called Spooky Halloween Hat. Nancy Bates is the designer, and here's the hat. Just a good old stranded Halloween hat. Orange, white, and black. It has pumpkins, it has bats, it has a moon. It uses, what is it here? It is, I'm pretty sure, yes, worsted weight yarn, 4.5 millimeter needle. It says one size fits an average adult size head. So it looks like there's only one size available. It's charted. What else does it say? Hey Daisy. And it is also a paid for pattern. Three colors, worsted weight. It uses a pumpkin, a spooky, and a natural. Okay, so I guess that's orange, black, and white. Let's see. For more information, there is maybe a website for hers that you could go to. There's 20 anyways, there's a few projects knit. Okay, so those were the two that you were voting for. I think if it was solely up to me today, which one I would be casting on. Teasy, that didn't work. Ouch. Sorry. You guys probably saw a very startled look on my face as I'm getting claws dug into me. Hey, baby, come here. That okay. Anyways, here's Daisy. Daisy has some opinions. She most certainly does because I did not feed her. We just had our family Thanksgiving this afternoon, so I just got home from that. So yes, she has not been fed. Um. Anyways, what was I saying about the hat? Oh yes, if it had been totally up to me, um, would I have done the stranded version? Would I have done a witch hat? I obviously like them both because I picked them both, but I think I would have went with the witch hat. So that's what I would have voted for. What did you guys vote for? It was a little bit one-sided. I didn't actually take time to count all of the votes, but I did go to all the platforms and I looked and I was like, what's left, 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 right, 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 left, right. And I'm like, okay. So I definitely know which one won because it was definitely one-sided. So we had the witch hat and the stranded hat. Spooky Halloween hat. Okay, so the one that is getting cast on this week is going to be with I don't know. I would say I'm guessing I think on Instagram stories it was ahead by like 67%. And it was probably the same across all the platforms. Is the stranded Halloween hat. There was only a handful of people who thought the witch hat would be fun. I think Sally asked me if I already had a witch hat, but I don't. I have a Santa hat that is knit, but I don't have a knitted witch hat. So and I thought that might be fun to wear in the store, when the kids come around trick or treating the Saturday before Halloween. So you never know. I might see about knitting it as well. Oh, you're happy. You probably can't hear, but she's purring up a storm. So, anyways, this is it. Stranded, stranded, stranded. It's gonna be fun. So, this I'm thinking is definitely going to be some stash yarn. So, worsted weight, I'm gonna see what I've got. Actually, I see a nice bright orange right over there. I see a black right there. What else do I need? White. Oh, I have there's a ball of white. There's like 10 of them right there. Okay. I think we've got the yarn picked. Just have to find a 16-inch needle. I could do magic loop. We'll see what I find for needles. Oh my gosh, Daisy, you're heavy. Okay, so let's see here. There's 20 projects already done here. Let's just look at these because this would be fun. Okay, this looks like this is the designer. This looks like Nancy's hat again, the one that's probably on the project page, which looks really fun. Let's see. Oh, another one. Same colors. Do you think anybody else did anything else? Like did a purple? Nope. Orange, white, and black. Um, oh, here's somebody wearing. Can't Anyways, lovely fall picture. Oh, here's one with a pom-pom. Okay, people are not oh, here we go. Oh, this looks good. Look at this. Somebody switched out purple with the bats and the moon and the stars. Doesn't that look fun? Okay, ouch. Obviously, my first job tonight after I feed this poor starving kitty is to trim her nails. Okay, you're gonna sit right there. Anyways, look at that. I like the orange version, but what do you think? It looks really fun with the purple in there, doesn't it? What weight is the stranded hat? It is worsted, Nikki. doesn't it? Okay, this one's just used orange. Oh, there's somebody wearing it. That looks fun. When in doubt, go with purple. Amanda, is purple your favorite color? Yeah, when in doubt, purple would not be my first choice. Okay, yeah, more orange. Could just scroll here. Orange, white, black, orange, white, black, orange, white, black, different shade of orange. Daisy, what are you doing? Okay, so orange, white, black. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, what did this person do? Okay, look at this. They totally changed it. Like those pumpkins are they pumpkins? Like they're are they just round circles? Maybe the other part is the face and everything is a duplicate stitched on. Do you think that see, look, there's jack-o'-lantern faces and then little stems. Maybe they're duplicate stitched and this person just hasn't done that yet. But they've done purple with a little bit of green. That looks really fun. Hey, Nancy. This is the winning hat. Purple and Barbie pink. Liz, you like the purple background? I do too. Okay, here's another one. Orange, white, and black. Can't go wrong with orange, white, and black. Another one. That's it. Okay, so only a couple people got creative with some purple. I actually really like the purple, but I also really just like the orange, white, and black. Classic. It looks good. Um, I'm gonna see. I guess I'll see, but I mean, I can like literally see it on the wall right there. I've got orange, white, and black. What do I have behind me? I mean, I've got, ooh, I could do it out of here. Now, this is sweater quantity. I can't break that up. But I've got, there's orange and white, and I could just find some blacks. Yeah, so that's not going to be a problem. What was the percentage? I didn't count it all, Nancy, because I just got home for my Thanksgiving. But it was Instagram stories was about 67% for the stranded hat. And that was probably, oh, hush, hush, hush. Um, it was probably that all the way across the board. It was the stranded hat was the winning vote on everywhere. So the witch's hat, nobody was feeling the witch's hat except for there was a handful of people. Okay, Daisy is really not happy with me. Anyways, she just left like with yes, with an unhappy I'm getting stared at. Okay. Anyways, um anyways, that is the project. I've got the yeah, I've got like yarn all places. There's some chunky weight over here if I wanted to do a little math or take out a repeat. I've got orange and white and gray here in chunky. So yeah, I've got all options, orange, white, and black, and all weights of yarn. So I that's not a problem. Okay, what else have I been working on? Not a lot, you guys. I have been dyeing yarn. I've been dyeing roving. I have been dyeing yarn, which has been a whole lot of fun playing with colors, mixing colors, seeing what I come up with. Couple of things I will never ever be able to repeat because I had a grand plan, mixed some colors, and then it turned out not at all what I liked. And then I like add a little this and a little of that, and then I still didn't like it, so I added a little more of this. Um, and now I like it. When in doubt, you just keep adding color. And, so I do but most things I'm trying to write the recipe down so I can reproduce it so we can have some base colors in the store, colors that we're always going to have in stock that, I can always keep repeating and dyeing more of. So I am working away at that and it's fun. It's like almost everything I done. Almost everything. There's been a couple that I've done. I'm like, oh, this like, no, definitely not doing this again. And then there's some other ones that are like, oh, I really, really like this. This is a keeper. So stay tuned for some more pictures of that. What else? I can show you a picture. I actually finished something this week. I finished a hat, and it is a sample. It has actually gone to the pottery store in St. Mary's, where McPherson Arts and Crafts is. McPherson Arts and Crafts and Sunfire Pottery, we are collaborating for a one-day workshop. The morning is going to be at the yarn shop. There's gonna be a lesson, learn how to magic loop and how to knit cables, and there'll be a hat pattern for you to get started on. And then there will be a nice long break and enough time to have lunch or browse some of the stores up and down Main Street. And then the afternoon is over at Zenfire Pottery, where you get a learn how to use the wheel class. Make two little pots that are be perfect for putting stitch markers, scissors, tape measures, that kind of thing in, or jewelry or whatever. But I thought it would be a good thing we can make little notions holders for our projects, which are fun. Like pom-pom makers could go in them. What else do I have in mind? Tape measure rolled up, darning needles, all, any of those kind of things. So it's going to be a really, really fun day. So let me show you the picture of the cabled hat. Um, oh my goodness. I'm like looking at the lighting in some of these pictures. Okay, we'll go with this one because that's anyways, the cables were super fun, very easy. We'll probably touch on how to cable without a cable needle, so it'd be a good project for your first cable project. It will be fun for your first magic loop project. No DPNs for decreasing for the crown. It was really fun. I'm actually going to make a few more of these because it was easy to do. The quilt shops in my area are having classes to sew a witch's hat. Are they, Joe? See? Look at that. See, witches' hats are a thing, you guys. But nobody was feeling the witches' hat. Well, except for, I don't know, a handful of people. Anyways, that's okay. I think sewing witches' hats would be fun too. So, anyways, I finished the hat. Cables. It was fun. Cables is one I always prefer stranded work over cables, usually. But then when I do cables, I'm like, I really like this. Why don't I do more of this? I think I said this exact same thing the last time I started a cable project. Actually, I don't even want to really talk about that because my last cable project that I know of, that I probably said the exact same thing about, "Oh, this is so fun," is not finished. And actually, it's kind of MIA because I don't know where it is. And when you don't know where something is, you can't work on it and you cannot finish it, and I cannot check it off my whiteboard. So I'm gonna have to do some looking. I hope I didn't leave it at the cottage because I'm thinking I know I had it with me. I packed it up. I took it when I went away for the weekend. So either it's in, I don't know, like my beach bag. I don't know. Anyways, it's stored somewhere that I just need to come across it. And then I will be able to keep working on that. But for right now, I'm going to do another of um oh my gosh, I went to say quilted. The um cabled hats is done in chunky weight yarn, a 5 millimeter and a 6 millimeter yarn. This is okay. This is the yarn that I used. The ball band has fallen off. Let me show you the ball band. So it's a gold colorway, which I'd absolutely love. Cascade Yarns Anthem Chunky. So if you are somebody who likes to knit with acrylic or that, fits your lifestyle for washing, allergies, whatever, the Anthem is a nice acrylic yarn. So there it is. I don't think it was color 21, which is a gold. So I'm hoping that I have enough. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I've maybe used over half the ball, but I have this left, so I'm gonna weigh this, and maybe I still have 100 grams. It's a 200-gram ball, so if I have 100 grams left over, I would be happy, and I would cast on the hat and do it the exact same. I tried it on, it fit me perfectly circumference-wise and height-wise. And so if I have a little less than 100 grams, I think I will take out a couple of pattern repeats and do one for like a child size, and maybe Scarlett will wear it this fall. Anyways, that is that. So that was my finish for the week. Now, um, I don't even think I have anything else here to show you. I can talk to you about a few things. So I have got the color work witch. Almost said black cat. The color work witch. I've been working on her. I've started the color work, but I don't have a whole lot more done. It's just I just haven't seemed to have really sat down to work on it. I've done a couple of rounds at a time, and then I set it down, and then I come back to it. So let's hope that I get it finished for next week. I think we've got what, 3 weekends or 2 more weekends until Halloween. So I'm hoping to get some of these done. What do we have here? So one, two. Okay, so 3 weeks today is going to be November 3rd. And oh, okay. So speaking of November, we are going to do our holiday sock knit along for the month of November. I have done this a couple of years. I think we've done it twice over the last maybe 3 years. I think we missed 1 year. And what we do is cast on November 1st and knit till November 30th with the idea that we will get a finished pair of socks during the month of November, so they're already set to go to wear for the month of December. November, of course, is Hallmark Christmas movies will be in full swing. So that is kind of how this knit along got started, was that I knew that starting the first weekend in November, I would be, or really November 1st, whatever, wherever that falls, I would be starting to watch Christmas movies. So, and it just seemed fitting to knit a pair of socks, and then other people have joined in. So there will be a prize at the end of it. There will be a thread on Ravelry for you to post your pictures. And there's no specific theme. I tossed around thinking about a theme, but I thought, no, I'm just going to leave it open to anything holiday themed. So, you can do like red and white stripes, you can do red, white, and green, you can do blue and silver. Just as long as they look somewhat holiday-ish. They can be color work, they could be red with cables, you know. So think about that. If you have any holiday sock yarn, you have a few weeks got 3 weeks until, to cast on, so time to order or to run to your local yarn shop and see what they've got for some sock yarn. I'm sure, though, probably most of us have got something in our stash that we could pull out and use. Mary, oh, decided to work on the MCAL, started yesterday and finished 4 of the scallops, only 2 more to go. Then clue 2. I am behind, but I should catch up. It's been fun. Mary, I am so glad this is a Stephen West MCAL, right? Fantastic. Oh, Diane says the witches' hats. They're quilted witches' hats. Oh, and they're adorable. Well, Diane, do you have one? Have you sewn yourself a witch's hat? Um, Oh, Amanda, you have so much knitting for work. I know. Well, at this time of year, we get kind of busy that way, don't you? Christmas themed socks. You got it, Sally. You got it for November. So for anybody who's on Patreon, November is going to be sock month. So if you're in the workshop class, we're going to work through like basically an online knitting class, get you started with the cast on, the ribbing, and we'll work through the heel. So that will be a lot of fun. Oh, Diane has not made herself a witch's hat yet. Ooh, well, maybe that will happen in the next couple of weeks. Nikki, you are so fast with the MCAL. Yes, Mary is, isn't she? Good. Yes, she will definitely catch up. Fantastic. What else is people saying in the comments? Joe, Diane. Okay. I think maybe I'm actually caught up. Oh, hey, Deborah. Oh, you didn't vote, but the beanie would go with the sweater you're making. It would, wouldn't it? I have nothing to show you for the sweater yet. That is going to be a next week topic of conversation. We're just going to casually ignore the sweater topic for right now. We're going to think about my little color work witch because that's going to be cute. It's small, it's going to get done. The hat's going to get cast on. And yeah, I have all these grand plans, but I am like Mary. I think I can catch up. So I'm not going to stress. I'm just going to be slow and steady. I really wanted to get this yellow, the gold cabled hat finished because there was a deadline for it. So now that that is knit, I can move on to something else. Alyssa, no dance practice tonight. Oh, since it's a holiday. There you go. It's kind of nice every once in a while to have a little night off, isn't it? Nikki, you're a few inches into the yoke of the Into the Woods sweater. Oh my gosh, Nikki, you're fast. Fantastic. I love these being inspired by these speedy knitters. So we've got Halloween sweaters are going on in the Fiber Friends right now, or any kind of Halloween themed project. And then November 1st for the Fiber Friends, we are um we're doing okay, what has Cheryl been calling it? Ugly, not ugly sweater month. Um for November and December. So you got 2 months to work on that. Um so that'll be fun. So you can start thinking about projects or patterns for that. And all the fun things. It's just going to be so fun. We've got Halloween, we have Christmas, and then we're going to roll into January where we'll do something fun. And then February is our 2 week sweater challenge. And then sweater month and sock madness month. And then before we know it, it's going to be spring and we'll be working on like little summer tank top projects. And then we'll be back knitting on our deck. And then it'll be April and we'll be doing the sock challenge. So, all fun things coming up. Diane? Oh, Diane says, I'm pretty much done with stockinette part of the body on your Halloween sweater. Sorry that it didn't come out right. Speaking my text. That's okay. I got you, Diane. Lynn, oh, rats. What? Oh, your supper is ready. Okay, you'll catch up tomorrow. Have a great night, Lynn. Have a good week, all, and don't forget to thumbs up. Thanks, Lynn. Pamela, how are you? 3 weeks until November. I know. How does this go by so quick, right? I know, halfway through October almost, right? Yikes, Pamela's doing the gnome along and you're knitting both. Both of them. So the pumpkin version and the witch version. Which one are you liking better? Do you have a favorite? I'm just curious. I have lots of holiday sock yarn, though. It will be fun to choose one of them. That's wonderful. Pam, that's gonna be so exciting. Um, good, good, good. I know, I'm excited. I always love doing holiday socks. So I don't have them up here. Oh my gosh. I was yeah, today was a today was a holiday. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I've got 2 other pairs of socks that I cast on because I am teaching 2 sock classes that started last week, and so this week is gonna be the heel for both of them, which is gonna be so fun. One is a DK weight sock, and the other is a fingering weight sock class. So I'm very excited to see how they do. I'm sure the DK sock knitters quite possibly will have gotten quite a bit done on their sock. The fingering sock knitters, hopefully they are just enjoying working the leg on that sock, and we'll see how far they get on Wednesday night. Hi, Susie. You'll have to dig out your Grinch sock yarn. Oh my goodness, that would be so cute. I had thought actually when I was talking a little bit earlier about when I had thought about making it a theme for the sock knit along, I had tossed around the idea of thinking that a Whoville, but then I thought, "No, that wouldn't not everybody would be excited for that," so I thought, "No, we won't do that." But feel free if you have got Grinch sock yarn to definitely knit that up. Okay, so Pamela says, "So the pumpkin and the witch, no, so far no favorite. They have been, oh, pretty even in their construction. It's been fun to knit them." It would be. And they're such a fun little knitting project. Something, small and quick, right? When you get your clue, I love it. And they'd make great gifts or to use for decorating at your home or hostess gifts when we're going to people's homes over the holidays, if you wanna make that many of them or make a couple of extra, right? I know, Diane. Yes, for teaching people how to knit socks, DK weight is is my preferred weight of sock yarn to use. Unfortunately, the other one, we had to use fingering weight just because that's just because we did. So, which is fine. Um, but DK is a good way to teach it. Anyways, what else do we have to chat about? What else? How is everybody else's Halloween knits coming along? Diane said you're almost finished your sweater. Nikki, you were working, so you started Into the Woods. Weren't you also doing another sweater? Or what am I thinking of? I know Jocelyn, when Jocelyn and I chat, which I do believe is going to be this coming Sunday night. So let me check my calendar because I'm teaching. It was hard for us to come up with a date that was going to give us time to chat. So this is the 13th. Yes, Jocelyn and I are podcasting this Sunday. Normally, we would have podcasted this Friday night, but I'm gonna be helping new sock knitters, so we're gonna chat Sunday night, and then we will do a little Halloween sweater check-in and see where we all are. That's right, a crocheted. Oh, but it's at home. That's right, you're doing the autumnal. That is like a tongue twister colored sweater. Diane, well, I'm casting on the sleeves 2 at a time tonight. Fantastic. You're gonna be done, Diane. We're gonna see you modeling this sweater way before Halloween. That's so exciting. Cheryl's coming along fantastic with her Halloween sweater cast on. It is, yeah. It's I can't wait to see what she's got done. She had her ghost done. She stayed up late, like, Friday night, so Saturday morning, we would get to see the ghost done on the yoke of her sweater, and they looked so good. Yes, you guys are all inspiring me. Oh, Nancy, you're on a sock knitting frenzy. That's okay. Well, that's right, because last week you were talking about you did the cuff down and the toe up, right? And then, you didn't really notice any difference. So, what did you decide from that? Is like, would your next sock be just be cuff down or toe up, or does it really matter? Or do you have a preference, like one that you would just kind of be your go-to? Dang, that's a good question. Where is Sam tonight? Maybe she is at a Thanksgiving as well. I know, we're not getting a, dishcloth update, are we? Hmm, yes. Well, I'm sure next Monday she'll be back, and we'll see how she made out because she was working on her oh my gosh, I wanna say brioche. That is not, mosaic. Her mosaic pumpkin, and it looks so good. So she was deciding on whether she was gonna switch colors. And I suggested that she not, so we'll see what she did. Nikki, Into the Woods is a DK, light DK sweater, so I might not get it done on time. That's okay. Close enough. Oh, Nancy says, "I like cuff down the best." It is my go-to as well, and but honestly, I think it is just because that is how I learned to do socks. So, it's just my go-to because I haven't taken time to make toe-up socks my go-to. It is just the one I can do it in my head, I can do a heel flap and gusset without a pattern, I can Kitchener stitch without a instructions, I can, like, just do the whole thing in my head. So it's easy. So that's why that's always typically is my go-to. Maybe. Okay, this oh my gosh, this is almost getting time of the year where to do, like, your whole year in review. How does this happen? It just feels like it was January where I was setting out what I was going to do for this year. Now I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go back and be like, "Yeah, I didn't do any of that." I was going to say, talking about socks, that maybe next year will be the year that I do all of the heels, because I vaguely remember saying that that was going to be this year, and that did not happen. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know, write it out, or maybe I need to like categorize, is that the word I want? My whiteboard, so I can not pick the pattern until I get there, but be like, "This Monday is going to be a sock, and it's gonna be cables." Do I wanna be like, specific? I don't know. I could go plan it all out and then just wing it on the Monday morning anyways. We'll see. Susie, me 3, top down is your favorite. Yeah. Oh, and Nikki says it was too gorgeous not to start. It was really, really cute. I liked that, the Into the Woods. I want to use all of my yarn. That's why oh, okay, you want to use all of your yarn, that's why you try it so that, like, the toe up, so you could just make the leg as long, which is a definitely a, advantage with toe up, right? Anyways, it's fun to try different ways, and that's what I'm telling my sock knitters right now. Some sock knitters are using Magic Loop, most are using DPNs because they haven't knit with DPNs, and I think it's good to learn, right? And you don't know until you try, and sometimes you're like me, you get stuck for needles. You might want to knit Magic Loop, but all your 40-inch circulars are occupied, and you just might only have DPNs left. And if you don't know how to knit with them, then you're kind of stuck. So I think it's good to learn everything, and then it's just something that you've got, in your tool belt, and then you can pick and choose what you like. Make jars to draw options from. Oh my gosh, Sherry, I love that. Heel type, toe up, cuff down, and the style. Wouldn't that be fun? You guys could vote for the yarn, and then we could, like, pick, we could just have our jars. Okay, let's make this a thing, because then we can put all of the heels in one jar, right? Like sweet tomato heel, um, a mock short row heel, a garter stitch heel. We could do, I mean, do we do heel flap and gusset? I mean, maybe. There's different short row heels, like a wrap and turn heel, there's a shadow wrap heel, right? Which, all right, maybe I need to start making a list of heels. Then maybe that's something like the last Monday in December between Christmas and New Year's. We get prepped. I can get jars. We can write out all of the heels and things and get them ready. Sherry, fantastic idea. Oh, Diane's got to run class tonight. Have a fun night, Diane. Happy teaching. Nancy, I've checked Roxanne Richardson's videos. Oh, for a few new tips as well. Yeah, Nancy, she is really good. I like watching her videos. She's got a lot. Very knowledgeable knitter. Hi, Jean. Oh, I like to knit okay, a short row heel, but heel flap and gusset fits me better. That's why I like cuff down. I know. I think heel flap and gusset fits me pretty good too because I have a really high arch. So, but I wouldn't be opposed to trying, right? The afterthought heel with or without the extra rounds to make like a gusset. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I think that would be fun. And maybe if I have a list and it's on the whiteboard as a to do, this is a sock. Yeah, let's try again. Fleagle. That's right. All right. Maybe I should just write these down right now. Um, let's just write them. Sort of. I can't. Okay. Good job. You can't see this. Fleagle. I can't even read that. Okay. I'm just going to like jot them down here. Oh, yes, Dawn. The strong heel. I did that in a Sock Madness sock, I do believe. And I really liked it. I really liked it, but I can't exactly remember what I did. So we definitely need to revisit that. Now, who was it? It might have been Mary Ann. I think the lady who invented the strong heel, like I think strong is her last name, if I remember correctly. Oh, Fish Lips Kiss Heel. Um, one of the ladies that watches the Fiber Friends, she is in the same knitting group as the lady who invented the strong heel. Isn't that super cool? Okay, what did I just see here? Fish Lips Kiss. Oh God, Jean. I've done that. I need to do that one again. As you can see, I have tried some of these. Oh, fish. Oh my gosh. Fish Lips Kiss. I tried that one, like, on one sock, and then the second sock, I think I did heel flap and gusset because I didn't love it, I was annoyed by it, but I I need to come back to it with an open mind that I've done it once before, it was wonderful, it will make a lovely pair of socks. Fleegle and Strong are the same? But one is cuff up and one is tucked. Interesting. Fleegle and Strong. Okay, good job. I wrote them side by side. Interesting. See, that's the thing, right? Because there's different names for basically the same thing. Eye of the partridge heel. There, so that's right, because that's a little different, same as like, a slip stitch, but you're alternating, right? It's kinda like seed stitch instead of ribbing. Eye of the partridge. Okay. I have no idea why I'm having such a hard time writing on the whiteboard. Okay. Nikki says, "Even heel socks is a German very intuitive and wrote." So the even heel is your pattern, right, Nikki? Even heel. Okay. A Dutch heel. So I feel like okay, there we go. A Dutch heel, and then there's a band heel. The band heel is kinda cool. Let's put that on here. Um, tomato heel. What's a diamond heel? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get a bigger jar is what I'm seeing here. A round heel. Hi, Daisy. Okay, I can't even read that. I'll never know what that is in like a week. Let me do this again. Okay, there we go. A round heel, tomato heel. That's a tomato, a diamond heel. This is gonna be a lot of pairs of socks, you guys, for somebody who has not finished very many this year. I better like store up all of my sock knitting mojo here. Diamond heel, there's a garter one. Yeah, there is a garter heel, isn't there? I have a friend who knits that one a lot. Her daughters like it. And I know Jocelyn, yes, garter short row, shadow wrap. Yeah, okay. So what's the shadow? Oh my gosh. I'm running out of room. Shadow wrap, afterthought, of course. Okay, afterthought. I will send you the link. Oh, for the diamond heel. Thanks, Dawn. Pam, just a thought. I always buy candles with lids, so I have pretty jars. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It would definitely have to be pretty, wouldn't it? Have to find some pretty jars. Okay, that's a lot. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I think we've got 13 here. Square. Okay. Okay. There, holy moly, there's a lot of heels. This is going to keep us going. Keep us going. Keep me going. Okay. I will find a pretty jar, a pretty box. I have never heard of most of these. Amanda, well, isn't it going to be fun to investigate them all? I think I've heard of all of them except for the diamond heel. So I'm excited to see what that one is. I mean, we didn't even put heel flop and gusset on here. I mean, Eye of the Partridge is a heel flop and gusset, so I guess that will take the place. There are more heels than socks you will knit. I think you're right, Liz. Sally, there is also a garter stitch heel. Yes. Is that the same as the garter short row? And Jocelyn, what is the heel that Jocelyn does? Is it a mock short row or it's a mock something? Mock short row? Not has to be a mock short row. We'll have to ask her what hers is. Whoa. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got the we've got a good start. Surely there can't be too many more than what you guys already came up with. Fantastic work, everybody. Now this is a thing. I have to go find a box, something pretty. Yes, and we can line them up here. We can think about toes another night. All right, everybody. Well, that was fun. I think I got all of them. I think I got everyone. I don't think I missed anything here. Good stuff, everybody. Okay. Well, have a great week of knitting. I'm excited. It's a short week. It just feels every time Monday is a holiday, it yeah, it just makes for a short work week, which is fantastic. I'll be back at the yarn shop on Thursday. So I am definitely looking forward to that. And happy knitting, happy crocheting. I have a couple crochet projects that I'm thinking about working on this week. So maybe I'll have a little crochet to show you next week. So, everybody, thank you so much for voting. Everybody seemed to really love the stranded hat. So, I'm going to go pull out yarn and find a needle for that one right now. Have a great week. We will be back. I will see you guys Saturday morning on the Fiber Friends channel. Jocelyn and I will be here Sunday night. And then we'll be back here Monday, and I will show you what I got to start on the spooky Halloween hat. Thanks everybody for voting and for joining in live tonight. And thanks to everybody who watches the replay. And for people who were chatting along and giving me ideas for heels. I don't know if I guess I'm excited. We're like planning for the new year already, which doesn't seem like we should be wrapping up this year. It seems like it just started, but that just goes to show time goes by quick. So cast on all those projects and just knit whatever you want to knit because yeah, there's always brand new things coming that we want to do. So okay, everybody, have a fantastic week. Happy knitting, happy crocheting, and we'll see you next Monday night. Good night.